not lie in not reaching your goals. Wait a minute, who's teleprompting with these? These are not my teleprompters. I'm not pressed. Let me start again. If you're going in line with the tragedy of life with not lying, reaching your goals, the tragedy lies in having no goals to reach for. It's not a calamity to die with dreams unfulfilled, but it is a calamity to have no dreams. The American dream is under attack. The American dream is under attack because we have become a nation of crises. We have an economic crisis. We have an entitlement spending crisis. We have an energy crisis. We have an immigration crisis. We have a foggy foreign policy crisis. We have a national security crisis. And the biggest, we have a moral crisis in this country. Crisis of all is a severe deficiency of leadership in Washington, D.C. But the good news is we can solve these crises. They are not impossible to solve. It's just going to take the right leadership and some common sense. When I worked as a ballistic analyst for the Department of the Navy in the early 1970s, as a ballistic analyst, the first thing that you had to do was to identify the target. That sounds like common sense. But if you don't identify the target, you're certainly not going to hit it, no matter how sophisticated the weapon is that you try to hit the target. Then we would select the right weapon. Then we would put the right firepower behind it, deliver that weapon to hit the target on the right trajectory. That's what I did as a ballistic analyst. It transcends into business. In order to solve problems and solve crises, we got to make sure that we're working on the right problems. Make sure that we set the right priorities. Make sure we surround ourselves as a leader with the right people. And then put together the right plans in order to hit the target called fix it. That is the target of all the crises. Let's take the economic situation. This economy is on life support. And trimming around the edges is not going to fix the problem. We need a bold solution in order to fix the problem. This is why, unlike all of my competitors in this presidential primary race, I have devised a bold solution rather than more of the same. Here's what I would do in order to boost this economy. It's called 9-9-9. And it starts with throw out all of the current tax code because it is a mess that we cannot fix. We passed legislation that imposes a 9% business flat tax, a 9% personal income tax, and a 9% national sales tax. It would be revenue neutral, which means that it replaces It'll replace all of the taxes that come in from capital gains. It'll replace all of the taxes that comes in from estate taxes. And it'll replace all of the taxes that are collected by way of the payroll tax. It would be revenue neutral. Now here's the best part. It provides some certainty to the engine of economic growth, which is the business sector, not the government. And we're going to get our economy growing. We're going to have a tough time dealing with all the other crises we face. We're going to write profit, and that's to put fuel in the engine for economic growth. Energy, another crisis. The right problem is not to go to other countries like Brazil, loan them money, and then say we're going to be Brazil's best customer. Let me tell you what the Cain doctrine is going to be. America is going to be its own best customer. And the solution in the case of energy is to make sure that we get on the road to energy independence. We can and we will do that under the Cain administration. Entitlement spending. Nobody wants to talk about the elephant in the room because they don't want to fix it. We're not going to stop this nation from this financial collapse if we don't get serious about restructuring Social Security and other programs. And here's how I would restructure Social Security. First, seniors, don't worry. You won't be affected. Near retirement seniors, you don't have to worry because a personal retirement accounts option for younger workers will allow us over time to take care of those where promises were made, but at the same time give the younger workers an option so something will be there when they retire that accounts for their name on it. Decide and debate over when do we raise the retirement age and how much we are going to decrease the benefits this time is not a solution. It's not focusing on the right problem. You never hit the target called a solution. National security. America is weaker. We're not as strong as we used to be because of the policies of this administration. My philosophy for dealing with national security is real simple. It is an extension of the Reagan philosophy, which is peace through strength and clarity.